Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for today's segment, we have Jeff Schwarte with Principal Global Systematic Solutions. Jeff is a portfolio manager for Nasdaq-listed Principal U.S. Small Cap Index ETF, ticker PSC. Jeff, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. Glad to be here.
Small caps have had quite the run. Recent performance, at least year to date through July, small caps are up over 13% and up over 120% since the market low on March 23rd, 2020. How should investors think about small caps moving forward?
We think it's time for investors to rethink the growth potential with small caps going into fourth quarter 2021. Overall, 2 points become very clear from our Principal Global Asset Allocations perspective that really resonated with me in recent discussions with them. First, COVID-19 has created a war chest of excess savings. In 2020, household excess bank deposits were nearly 20% of GDP and nearly 15% of private consumption. This leads us to believe that we're linking up the ingredients for a very strong spending boom in the upcoming quarters. Secondly, we believe the financial conditions that we're currently experiencing are likely to remain for the duration of 2021. Historically, low rates and tighter spreads support the case for equities. This leads our team to favor risk assets. And in the U.S. equities markets, we are particularly favoring cyclicals in the form of small cap and value-oriented securities.
You mentioned value. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago when there was lots of discussions around the death of value investing because growth had done so well for so long. What's interesting is we're starting to see small cap value-oriented securities be the clear winners year to date and since the March low of 2020. We think investors will continue to benefit from a multi-factor approach to investing in small caps, where small cap equity risk premiums are more easily harvested in the small cap universe. Our multi-factor small cap ETF, ticker symbol PSC, provides investors an allocation across different risk premiums such as value, quality, momentum, and low volatility. So when value rally like it has recently, our investors are benefiting from that value allocation within that particular ETF.
Small cap solutions can be tricky when constructing portfolios because of capacity constraints. How does PSC fare managing capacity constraints?
Sure. We target highly liquid companies through a rules-based investment process. This means we don't run into capacity constraints that many actively managed solutions typically face. In fact, we've heard from many financial professionals that PSC offers a good complement or replacement where there are current capacity limitations within that particular universe within small cap U.S. equities.
All right, Jeff, where can listeners go to learn more about Principal and PSC?
They can go directly to principaletfs.com. Also, financial professionals interested in learning can reach out to us for an invitation for an upcoming discussion where Todd Jablonski, our CIO of Principal Global Asset Allocations, and I will be covering these topics in more detail and take questions from participants. Reach out to Principal by emailing etf@principal.com if you're interested in learning more about the event.
All right, Jeff, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.